All right.
So we're here at the Central City Concern Employment Access Center with Program Manager Jennifer Wilcox and Assistant Case Manager Odge Johnson. And we have some other crew members here that may briefly appear on film. But the star of today's show is mainstream media reporter Laddie Reed. Laddie, sponsored by Gresham Ford. And Laddie, you have some questions for Jennifer and Odge today.
Yeah. How
are the programs funded?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a number of different programs, and they're funded in a whole bunch of different ways. We have funding from, I'll start from the federal government, from the Department of Labor. We have a program for homeless veterans through the Department of Labor, and also a program for prisoner reentry, a REXO reentry of ex-offenders through the Department of Labor. We get some funding from the state for supported employment for individuals with mental health challenges.
Yeah.
And we get funding from the city for 3 different programs that we have working on individuals working with people living in our transitional housing and our permanent housing. And we have a partnership with Join, which is a homeless organization. They do a lot of street outreach for homeless individuals, and we have a partnership with them, so we get some funding there. And what am I missing? A few other, and then we also have private fundraising that we do that helps cover some of our costs.
In the process of how do you help the people?
Oh, how do we help folks? So I'm going to let Odge talk a little bit about his experience.
I can take it over. I haven't been out of a facility for a whole year yet. So coming out of a situation, I was gone 16.5 years. I needed to transition into, living free amongst a free society. This place helped me accomplish a lot of my goals. I would come here, they would get me kind of schooled for job readiness and equipped enough to be able to fill out a application adequately without leaving details out and how to address certain situations and topics about my historical events in the criminal field. They also help push, but they don't push so hard that you want to just give up. They push in a way that a family would push. It's real family oriented here. They make you feel comfortable, and they don't frown down on your disabilities. So when you come in, they just help you prepare yourself for a job. They give you the better tools, or even if you didn't have tools, they instill them in you. So they pretty much, help push you.
So thanks.
Thank y'all.
Yeah. So kind of the general process is folks come in, we see what program they're the best fit for, and then we connect them with an employment specialist who takes them through the whole process of getting a job. So starting to think about what kind of job is a good fit, what have you done in the past, what worked, what didn't work, then putting together resume, cover letter, all those kinds of things. And then the employment staff goes out and talks to employers. So we work with local businesses and try to develop relationships with them and find out what openings they have, maybe create an opening if that's possible, and then connect the folks that we're serving to the employers that we've got relationships with, and hopefully it's a good match, and then provide ongoing support.
If I may, I'll just curtail that with a little bit more information. They really specialize in providing different resources that some of the individuals coming in don't know about, they're not aware about it. Like for clothing, even housing, or getting back on track with your license. It just matures you and gets you ready for the real world. It prepares you. If you're homeless, they put you in transitional housing to kind of prepare you mentally, to be able to pay your bills and to manage and budget. I mean, they teach you a variety of different skills that it takes to survive out in a free society.
I heard yesterday, the down.
They're shutting it down?
Yesterday, the unemployment rate went down?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I heard up down. I'm not down.
Yeah, it's been going up and then down.
I'm not down. The price off, the price off.
What you're saying,
is
so
that?
many people still out of work, but
Yeah.
you're saying the unemployment rate's still down.
Yeah.
Kind of
yeah.
confusing for everybody.
It is, and you know the unemployment rate in Oregon is higher than the national unemployment
No,
rate,
why?
and has been for a long time.
No, why?
Why?
$8 hour.
$8 an hour.
For minimum wage.
Yeah, we do have one of the higher minimum wages.
I have a pay bill, light bill.
Rent, everything else.
Yeah, oh boy.
Yeah.
It's all day.
What about maybe a question you could ask Gladys, and I'll have you do this in your words if you want, but maybe some words to employers. Maybe there's an employer out there that would like to be a part of helping Central City Concern.
Yeah, but I want to please people. I want to have more people here. Not Hong Kong, no. Up here.
You want to
people
see
here
more
in the
people
US?
employed in
Yeah.
Oregon?
In Oregon.
In
In
Oregon.
America in
Oregon.
general, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Nobody Hong Kong, no.
so what kind of message would you give to employers that might want to be a partner with your program here?
I think that what I would say to employers is that we work really closely with the employers that we connect with, and we try to provide supports to them along the way. So we pre-screen individuals, making sure that it's the right match for what you're looking for, and then we provide ongoing support so that should anything unexpected occur, we're there to help facilitate whatever needs to happen from there.
In most cases, there are a lot of programs that are only 30 to 90 days. This program happens to be a year, and then you still have an opportunity to give back to this program once you got off your feet. If you haven't gotten on your feet, I'm pretty sure that they still accommodate you in one way or another and provide you with the resources that you need in order to prevail in life. This is a great program. They didn't sugarcoat, and they don't sugarcoat what they stand for, and that's to help.
Yeah, I heard it's I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like
I
sugarcoating either.
hate it. I enjoy my camera. I talk. No, I'm not sugarcoat.
No, you're not going to sugarcoat it and tell the straight truth.
Yeah, I talk. To call.
You think I sugarcoat too much there, Lonnie? I'm sorry about that.
They hold a lot of all the individuals that come here, especially for the meetings, accountable. So when I say they get them job ready, you have to be here, you have to be punctual on time. If you're 30 seconds late, you got to wait until next week to show up. So it teaches you to be on time to work. And turn your cell phone off and prepare yourself, use the restroom ahead of time. Anything that you have to do, conducting yourself during the course of an interview or at the job, if you anchor that job, this establishment gets you ready for it. Central City Concern. So.
I try. I tease him all the time.
Oh, do you tease
Tease
him
me
a
all
lot?
the time?
Yeah.
It's a girl, not me. I'm up front. It's a half of how many work here? How many work here?
How many people work here?
Not how many years?
Oh,
How
how
long-
many people?
how many-
How
how
long
long
have
have
I
you worked
worked here? I've been here 4.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Education.
Education. I have a bachelor's and a master's degree in rehabilitation counseling from Boston University.
How easy to find a job?
Is it part of the job?
Not easy to find a job.
How easy is it to find a job?
Oh.
Easiest part of the job?
Oh, the easiest part of the job?
Not easy to find a job.
Oh, was it easy to find this
Oh,
job?
was it easy to find this job? It was a process, I actually it was through networking, which is the kind of the hidden job market. Networking is the best way to look for a job. So that's how I got this job.
Hey, people go to school now. All my friends go to school now. Yeah, the education now. You can find out here.
I think what he also wants to know from the education part of the job, like what has this job taught you, or what have you learned from
What have I
working?
learned from this job?
Yeah.
Wow. Tons of things. I've learned so much from this job. I think I've learned a lot about the folks that we serve and what the recovery process is and how that looks different for every person. I've learned a lot about budgeting and grant writing, and I've learned a lot from, I've heard so many amazing stories from the individuals that we serve, and what huge strides people make, and the triumphs they make over obstacles that are in their way.
One question.
Yeah.
8 more years to move, what would go?
What's my goal?
28 years.
8 years from now.
8
what's
years
it?
from now?
A year from now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
20 goes, 8 years, 20 years.
Short term and long term.
Short-term and long-term goals.
But I want to know
For me personally, or for the program here?
all.
The whole.
I guess both. Lottie has broad questions.
That's a strong question.
Yep. I think what I'd like to see for short term, for a year from now from here, would be some stable funding. Which I know. It's social services, so I'm not, but that would be my
Dream
goal.
on, man. Dream on.
What?
Dream on.
Dream on.
Dream on. Yeah, I know. And then 20 years from now, it would be, again, to have stable funding and to have a huge alumni group of folks that we've served that are successful out in the community, that have opportunities to come and give back, and that all have their own businesses where they're hiring our customers. Yeah.
All right. Tomorrow. Okay, no more money.
Okay.
What will do?
If tomorrow there was no more money, what would I do?
Go to the boys, where Carter,
Where's Carter?
If they cut off funding tomorrow, then
what will do?
This would probably be an edited question.
I hope so. I would cry. That would probably be the first thing I would do, and I would try to find ways for the people that we're serving now to get what they need to get into programs that still existed. Hopefully, there would still be some places that they could get help. So I would try to get them into places, and I would try to connect my staff to other places where they could work. So take care of the people that I serve.
okay, keep the momentum going.
Yeah.
So a couple of things. I think we got some great material here. So one question for you first, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Is there anything that we haven't asked you that you'd like us to ask?
I don't think so. You guys have
Okay.
actually done a good job.
And then I have one editing request for you, Lottie. Let's try and ask the funding question again without booing the Department of Labor, okay?
I don't mind.
We may be asking them for a grant as well.
I don't mind.
Okay, so ask your funding question again.
How but help you?
How are we funded?
How
How does the funding directly relate to people finding jobs?
Yeah.
Okay, that's another question, but you can answer that.
So the funding literally pays for the staff that help walk people through the employment process and talk to employers. It pays for the lights and the building. It pays for we have lights. And, it pays for things that we're able to provide to help customers, like bus passes or tools like steel-toed boots or welding hammers or
Tools.
tools and
A lot clothing. They even provide clothing upon donations of it. They also send you to different places with vouchers. You know, especially when you're fresh out of the penitentiary and you need some type of clothing, or maybe even utensils. They have a variety of different things that they provide, and sometimes if they're not donated it, then they can do a voucher and give you funding for it. So.
Now, it wouldn't be a Laddie Reed Gresham Ford interview without your signature question. Are you ready for your signature question, Laddie?
Yeah. All right. Two questions. All right. Two questions.
3 questions?
3 questions. Oh my goodness.
One. Car here. What kind of car? What kind of car?
What kind of car do I drive?
Business car.
What kind of car does the business have
Does
in
the
van?
business have?
Company cars are okay.
We do have company cars, and the EAC has a car, and I have no idea what kind of a car it is. I'm sorry to say. Because I personally don't drive, so I don't pay attention to cars.
I do.
I can tell that you do, and I'm sorry that I don't.
What bus?
I take the bus. Yep, I take the bus.
What bus?
What bus?
I take the 77 and the 20. And on good days, I actually walk. But most of the time, I take the 77
I've
and the
been
20.
taught. I've been here. I know all bus lines.
You've been on all the bus lines?
I know all.
Laddie has many more bus lines memorized than I do.
14, 9,
Yeah.
10,
Uh-huh.
8, got up here.
Yeah.
I know bus line. My 14.
14, that's your bus line?
Best whole world.
Now
Better than the whole world?
it's great to take the bus, Laddie. We're big fans of public transportation, but we also need everyone buying a car from Gresham Ford, right?
Yeah. My friend.
That's right. Gresham Ford.
My friend.
Your friend is sponsored.
Yeah.
I give my car. Help me.
Okay, well, Aj, do you drive?
Get my car.
Do you drive?
I drive your car.
Okay, well we'll have Laddie ask the question to you. We gotta know what kind of car Aj drives.
Yes.
Oh, we're passing out business cards here.
These?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. How much?
All right.
I have
yeah.
plenty of Laddie's cards.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, and one for you.
Cool.
So Aj has an answer to your driving question, Laddie. So why don't you ask him more?
What kind of car would you like?
I drive a Lincoln, but that's just my temporary car. I do want a Ford Torso.
Where?
Wherever I can get it from.
Hey,
The
please.
cheapest.
Where were they, Laddie?
Yes.
Call my friend.
Is your friend on here or?
Actually, be filming Laddie here when he's
Okay.
over there.
Call my friend.
Uh-huh.
My name, Big Boss.
Big Bart.
Big Boss.
Bess
Big
Wills
Boss.
is her name. The big boss of Gresham Ford.
Boss.
Bess Wills, the general manager. Thank you for her sponsorship of mainstream media.
Yeah. Please, people want a car. Down here, please. I'm advertised. Please.
You do a lot of advertising for Gresham
Yeah.
Ford?
Yeah.
You do.
Good job.
You do a great job.
Yeah.
All right. Good interview, everybody. Thank you. I think
Thank you.
we got plenty of material there.
Okay.
Good.